What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We are kicking things off with a massive NFL showdown that's got everyone talking. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles are squaring off again. Yes, you heard that right. A Super Bowl rematch is on deck, and this one is already shaping up to be an absolute barnburner. Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts, Arrowhead Stadium is the scene, and the stakes couldn't be higher. And the action doesn't stop there. We're talking about a gridiron clash that's making history, with these two titans meeting for the fifth time in 5 seasons. This isn't just a game, it's a rivalry reignited, and we've got all the inside details on how each team is preparing to dominate. Will the Chiefs bounce back with a win, or will the Eagles continue their championship defending streak? You're going to want to hear this. But wait, there's more drama unfolding. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of this Eagles-Chiefs matchup, dissecting key injuries that could swing the momentum, and highlighting critical plays that are defining the narrative. We'll break down who's in, who's out, and what it means for your fantasy teams and your betting slips. This is the kind of deep dive you only get here. And that's just the appetizer. We've got more incredible stories lined up that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss a single second of the Roger Report. Let's go. Get ready, the Super Bowl rematch is here. This is not a drill, folks. The Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles are doing it again, facing off in a highly anticipated Super Bowl rematch that's sending shockwaves through the NFL. This isn't just any regular season game. It's the 11th time in NFL history a Super Bowl rematch has occurred in the season immediately following, and the 3rd year in a row this has happened. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts are back on the field, ready to reignite a rivalry that has seen these two teams meet 5 times in the last 5 seasons, with the series currently tied 2-2. Philadelphia is coming off a hard-fought victory against the Dallas Cowboys, while Kansas City is looking to shake off a tough loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chiefs are facing the real possibility of starting the season 0-2, a fate they haven't experienced since 2014, the last time they missed the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Eagles have a chance to go 2-0 for the 3rd time in 4 seasons, signaling their intent to defend their title with ferocity. This game is critical for both teams, with playoff implications already looming large. Fans are already buzzing, with social media exploding over the implications of this matchup. Analysts are debating the Chiefs' offensive struggles and the Eagles' defensive strategies. Will Kansas City find its winning form, or will Philadelphia continue its dominant run? The tension is palpable, and the outcome could set the tone for the rest of the season. But before we dive into who takes this epic clash, you won't believe the unexpected twists and turns that have already defined this game. And stick around because next, we're breaking down another massive sports story that's about to drop. Super Bowl rematch, Eagles vs. Chiefs live updates. It's happening again. The Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles are back on the field for a Super Bowl rematch that has the entire league on the edge of its seat. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts are set to go head-to-head at Arrowhead Stadium, just 7 months after their last epic encounter. This game marks the 11th Super Bowl rematch in the following season and the 3rd consecutive year it's happened, highlighting a rare and intense rivalry. These two conference powerhouses have met 5 times in the last 5 seasons, an unprecedented stretch since the 1970 merger, with the series currently deadlocked at 2-2. Philadelphia enters this game riding high after a victory over the Dallas Cowboys, while Kansas City is looking to rebound from a loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chiefs face the daunting prospect of an 0-2 start, a situation they've avoided since 2014, while the Eagles aim to maintain their undefeated record and continue their championship defense. The fan reaction has been electric, with debates raging about team strategies and player matchups. Sports commentators are dissecting every angle, from quarterback performance to coaching decisions. Will the Chiefs secure their first win, or will the Eagles prove their championship mettle once again? The anticipation is through the roof for this must-see event. Stay tuned for the latest live updates, crucial highlights, and an in-depth analysis of every key moment. And when we come back, we're diving into the injury report that could decide this game and much more. Eagles vs. Chiefs. Injury report shakes up Super Bowl rematch. The highly anticipated Super Bowl rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles is here, but key injuries are threatening to shake up the game. After an opening loss to the Los Angeles Chargers, the Chiefs are desperate to avoid their first 0-2 start since 2014. Kansas City is facing significant challenges on the offensive side, with wide receivers Xavier Worthy and Jalen Royals sidelined due to injuries. Adding to their woes, Rashee Rice is serving the second game of a 6-game suspension, severely limiting Mahomes' receiving options. On the Eagles' side, tight end Dallas Goedert has also been ruled out, adding another layer of complexity to the matchup. These absences could drastically alter team strategies and player matchups. Fans and analysts are already weighing in, with many speculating on how these injuries will impact the game's outcome. The depth of both rosters is being put to the test, and the performance of backup players will be under intense scrutiny. Can the Chiefs overcome their depleted receiving core, and how will the Eagles adapt without Goedert? The narrative is shifting rapidly. We've got live updates on these critical injuries and how they're playing out on the field. But don't go anywhere, because next, we're revealing the betting odds and predictions for this massive Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl rematch, Eagles vs. Chiefs, what you need to know. Just 217 days after their last epic clash, the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs are set for a highly anticipated Super Bowl rematch in Week 2. This isn't just another game, it's a pivotal moment for both franchises, with different stakes on the line this time around. The Eagles are off to a 1-0 start, aiming for another victory at Arrowhead Stadium. Meanwhile, the Chiefs find themselves in an unusual 0-1 position for the second time in 3 years. For coach Andy Reid, starting 0-2 would be uncharted territory, as the Patrick Mahomes era has never seen 3 consecutive losses. The playoff implications are significant, as 0-2 teams historically face a steep uphill battle to make the postseason. This matchup is a familiar one, as the Eagles and Chiefs have played every year since 2021. Coach Nick Sirianni emphasizes the importance of studying these recurring opponents to anticipate their strategies and counter their strengths. Fans are buzzing about the offensive and defensive battles, particularly the Eagles' run game against the Chiefs' defense, and how Jalen Hurts will perform under pressure. The Chiefs' offensive line and wide receiver depth are also major talking points, especially with key players sidelined. We've broken down the strategy, the stats, and the storylines, but the question remains, who takes this crucial rematch? Stick around for our final predictions and a lightning round recap of all the top stories. And that's a wrap on another action-packed episode of the Roger Report. We saw the intense Super Bowl rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, dissected the critical injuries impacting the game, and looked at the betting lines for this massive showdown. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the show, subscribe for more exclusive sports content, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop new videos. Follow us on all social media platforms to keep the conversation going. We'll see you next time.